Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and as I promised to some of you that asked for it, I'm here, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, with a SHIRANUI deck, but there's a little spice in it because this is 100% free to play. So we only have, I think, one or two mini box to open in the worst case scenario, because I only took one SR from them, and then the rest of the cards is just R as just common and rare. So definitely a very good thing for free to play. And with this deck I actually managed to climb from legend rank 3 to legend rank 4, so that is pretty nice as well, with a complete free to play deck list. And that's it. Before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with a Yami Yugi and this checklist because, of course, as you might imagine, the skill that I'm using is a Destiny Draw. So I'm using some kind of stuff. I mean, we have the usual package for a free-to-play player that uses Destiny Draw, and I'm talking about the Kite Raid, of course, the triple White Princess, and the double Battling Box Reveal. I decided to go with the 6 cards that actually can help me go into into triggering my Destiny Draw. And what's better is that, of course, of these hand traps, this is the best, not only for its effect, but also because it is a zombie type. So if you happens to summon it, you can actually use it to go into these synchro summon, okay? And we have, for, as you can see right there, for the extra deck, 100% free to play. These are all air cards and common cards, except Trishula, that actually is from a pack, a special set that a bundle actually that you can buy with gems. So I think it's 800 gems. So, and you get one of this, so you're good to go. And let's go just into the deep into the deck list. We have only one copy of Solitaire, just of course to make this 100% free to play, and one copy of Squire. So you just need to go once into the box of SHIRANUI. I'm talking about Soul of Resurrection. So you only one of this guarantees you to build this deck. Then we have the triple SHIRANUI Spirit Master. This is actually one of the cards that was freed from the ban list recently. With the last ban list, this was freed from limited 3, I think, to nothing. Then we have Samurai Skull 3, that is the free-to-play version of Gozuki, and then of course the triple Spectre Sword, our only tuna. And for a little bit of extra spice, we have SHIRANUI style synthesis, as this can help you not only actually recycle a banished monster from the banished section, but because you can return them to the graveyard, but it actually helps you fill the graveyard. As you can see right there, if you control the monsters, you can send one card from behind the graveyard to activate one of these effects. Sorry for that. And you can also use this to special summon a monster, and this of course increases your chances to go into a Trishula, for example, as of course you need the White Princess to go into Trishula, as you need a level 4 plus a 2 for the level 2 tuner, and the level 3 to go into the 9. It was there because it is free to play, and why not? Sometimes it can be spicy, to be honest. So this is Decklist, guys. You have to be careful to use it. It's not that simple, but not even that big brain, you know. So quite nice. I think even card worthy if you know how to play against the meta decks. So very nice. If you like SHIRANUI and you do not want to go back into the old boxes, I mean, you do not want to spend that much gems, this is your perfect choice. So we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. Don't count the win streak. This was not only with SHIRANUI. I already wanted a duel with this, so this is just a 2 win streak. The other 4 were won with the previous deck, actually 6 samurais. So that's why you see all these win streaks. So I just kept winning, just to be 100% fair. and honest with you. So we have, I can't remember the name of this character. Oh my god, what's the name? I can't remember. Anyway, I think we have train, like, it could be a train deck. We have a perfect opening with the Samurai Skull to send the Spectre's Sword, and we're chilling because we have not one but two hand traps. It just has actually two set cards and Sage the Eyes of Blue, so this is not train but blue eyes. So let's see what we can go on. We have the Spirit Master to begin with that can special summon the Solitaire. I used its effect to summon another Tuna, then he went with the Karma Cut to banish, unfortunately, both my Spectre's Wood. But I'm chilling because as soon as this guy leaves the field, because of the effect of Spirit Master, is gonna be banished, so I can recover a Spectre's Wood back on the field. He just attacked, that's totally fine at that point. I didn't use I actually made a mistake because I should have used the Body Boxer Veil, but that's fine. I actually didn't use it because I had the toggle off to not let him know that I had the White Princess, but then I forgot to turn it on in order to activate the Body Boxer Veil. So don't care for that, guys. This is just a World Legacy Clash that I was testing with the Spirit Master. It is a pretty nice combo to pop a card on the field, but then I decided to go with the sixth hand trap that was, of course, the Kite Droid. So we have the Solitaire's effect, as you can see right there, to go into eventually Spectre's Wood, but that's fine because I can still summon him from the banished section. Then I summoned the Veil, and I forgot that to summon any of my level 6 Synchro, they have to be zombie type. So that was a bad mistake right there. He had the Lightning Vortex, so I just used the Legacy Clash to save the Spectre's Word, and also to make him actually have not enough attack to go for lethal. So he attacked, he didn't care for Destiny Draw, but I do care, so I can just use Destiny Draw, get my SHIRANUI Squire, but I had no effect, so this was actually misplay because all my Spectre's Wood were there, so I couldn't summon anything. I just went with the Samurai Saga that was big enough because the effect of World Legacy Clash is permanent. Then he has just another back row at this point. Spirit Master to begin with, he's got the Providence, totally fine, but has he got something? I don't think so. Spectre's Wood's effect for another Synchro Summon, there's nothing he could do, so he surrendered. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, of course the win streak goes on, but keep in mind the first four went with the 6 Samurai stuff. So we have PSI Reflector to begin with. Of course, this is the combo with the Mech Knights, so you just use that, of course, in order to be able to use a Surprise Present to give your opponent a trap card that he can't use, and of course so that they can have multiple cards in the same column and summon their guys. As you can see right there, he summons the Blue Sky, Mech Knight of the Morning Star. I didn't get why he didn't use the skills yet, but that's fine. So just a couple of back row and then he's good to go. I just began with SHIRANUI style Synthesis and he went with World Legacy Secret, totally fine. But unfortunately, if you do not have anything in the graveyard or in the banishing section, you can't use the effect of Synthesis. So I began with the Squire, perfect opening to go into the Spectre's Ward, of course, Synchro Summon into Samurai Saga, and I'm chilling because I have the White Princess. Then I attacked, of course, the Morning Star because it is the big issue right here because he makes the monster untargetable. Then he attacked the used the effect of the Purple Knight in order to save the Morning Star, but then I decided to attack anyway and pop both so that he has no more search, and also because at this point I need no monsters in order to activate the Synthesis. So he went with Eclipse, then he used Surprise Present. He has all the summon, of course, with all these cards, and he can just attack this point. I took some damage to trigger the Destiny Draw, and at this point I can just use White Princess and I'm chilling. So Destiny Draw is here, we can just choose whatever we want. I went with Spirit Master that I just discarded in order to use the effect of Synthesis and resummon back the Samurai Saga, because yes, the Synthesis can summon back even the Synchro guys. So there you go, he's got the Book of Moon unfortunately, but that is not an issue. We just have Spectre's Ward's effect, banishing the Spirit Master for the zombie skull. I popped the trap card, that was the main issue, and then Samurai Skull now can use its effect because we no more have the trap on the field. I started attacking and I'm chilling right now, I'm stopping there. Typhoon to begin with on the synthesis, and then it's got the Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon to begin with, the Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Voodoo Dragon using the effect to pop, but he can't pop nothing, and I don't know why he made the misplay. Honestly, he attacked that and he didn't attack the skull. I don't know why, honestly. He made this misplay, but of course this cost him the duel. As you can see, top deck, actually this was the Destiny True, now it was the top deck Solitaire, and then the whole combo can begin into Shogun Saga. We're not done yet. Shogun Saga to actually make that so that I have lethal through that attack, and he scoped. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, against Arcana. Let's see what he has. A trick up to the sleeve, so I'm expecting Dark Magician. Nothing for the first turn for me, because I have a couple of hand traps at this point, so I'm really chilling. He's got Circle to begin with and Pot of Duality, so very good to begin with. He has, I think, everything at this point. He's got the Warning Point that we know already, and also Spellbook of Knowledge to draw some more cards, Secrets to thin the deck even more, so I guess at this point he has the Eternal Soul hand, the Dark Magician in hand, so I just began with the Spirit Master. I actually used just to make it use that, so he's Warning Point, but I didn't have a Shiranui anyway to summon, so it was just a bait that he fell for. So another Wrath, as you can see right there, to grab the Eternal Soul that he already had. I knew that, so he made the mistake of using Circle on Spirit Master, so I could use the effect, pop the Eternal Soul, and so all hopes are gone. So of course I'm still chilling because I have 3 hand traps. So Skull to begin with, and I knew he had the Eternal Soul. That's why I didn't set the Synthesis. I didn't want him to banish that. So, but I was chilling with them banishing this because he triggered the effect, the second effect of the skull, and I was able, as you can see right there, to summon a zombie type monster from my deck. So he really fell for the trap. Spirit Master again, this time to inflict some damage, but now if he banish it again, I will do the same thing. Let's see if he falls for the trap again. He didn't this time, but he triggered the Destiny Draw. I think this guy was so annoyed at this point. So Destiny Draw to get the Squire, first effect of the Spectre's Wood from the graveyard to banish the Spirit Master in order to pop either the Circle or the Eternal Soul. I went for the Eternal Soul, no more monster right there, and then Squire to begin with, and have another Synchro Summon, Samurai Saga. He's here at this point. I just attacked. He has the Karma Cut, totally fine because he already has 2500, so there's nothing he could do. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This was the 4th duel. It's us to go first. Skull to begin with. I just decided to have, I prefer to have a Spectre's Wood instead of beginning with Squire. And as from a Yugi, I expected either Infernoid or Dark Magician that are not OTK decks. I mean, not first turn. Another Skull, and he has the Magician Navigation. Totally fine. I did that because I knew he had the combo ready, so it was going to banish something, and I wanted to be both Skull. So even if he banished it, so that if he banished any of them, I would still have had the special summon. Because if I had summoned the Squire and it was a little bit smart, he would have targeted the Squire, thus of course losing the special summon. So that's why I did that. I sent the Spirit Master. Actually, the Kiko is a problem. So but we still have the Solitaire, as you can see right there, to summon the Spectre's Ward. So we have a Synchro Summon. Shiranui Saga is here. We can just pop that. Now we're chilling. He's got the Soul, unfortunately, to grab the Dark Magic attack, so I guess he does not have another Dark Magician. Luckily for me, Spellbook of Knowledge this time. Now he has, of course, a Dark Magician in the graveyard to summon. Pretty nice. He can banish the Samurai Saga, that's understandable, and now of course the effect does not count. But he went for the War Chalice Dragon. I guess because he does not have lethal, he didn't want to trigger my Destiny Draw, and also he wanted to have a Dark Magician to summon during my turn. So that was a smart play. But we have the Synthesis to begin with, using the Eternal Soul to stop that a little bit. that was a misplay, definitely. So Spectre's Word now is free because now we can just summon our guy using the Speed Monster to pop the Eternal Soul. All his monsters are gone. Then we can go on with Squire, but it's got Warning Point, pretty nice. And I didn't attack because I didn't want it to trigger his Destiny Draw. He's got just one set card. We have another effect of Spectre's Word this time with Solitaire, as you can see right there. So hold the combo all the way to Shogun Saga, but it's got another, I think the third Eternal Soul. So keep in mind also that when Eternal Soul is on the field, we can't, I mean, we can use White Princess, but that wouldn't affect his Dark Magician. So he banished this Shogun Saga, totally fine. Another of this, but I remember that I had no more level 6, so that was a misplay. He attacked, not triggering the Destiny Draw, pretty smart. I went with the Spectre's Word effect from the graveyard to summon another Shogun Saga. Then Samurai Saga effect is not useful. Warning Point again to stop the Shogun Saga. We're chilling, and then Squire to draw and discard. Now we have a good hand trap to be actually chilling. He's got the Pot of Duality that is pretty good for us because we know that now he can't special summon anything else, and he's got the Summon Breaker. That is a very smart play because now if I Synchro Summon, I can't do nothing else. It becomes the end phase, and that was the misplay in my opinion. The Dark Magical Circle, another one. I went for Shiranui Sun Saga because he didn't attack, and I don't know why. Because he didn't want me to use the effect from the graveyard, but he forgot that I can just Synchro Summon. So there you go, Sun Saga to pop the cards. He's got, as you can see, another summon, but at this point I can just use the effect to pop the Eternal Soul and the Field Spell. At this point, even if Dark Magical Circle comes in play, that's totally fine because we can still normal summon Spirit Monster begin again, and he just scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. What a duel this was. There you go. Last but not least, this was the rank up duel, my boys, to legend rank 4. So we have Yami Yugi with Yami actually, and we have Squire to begin with. We're chilling because we got the Kaitorite, so just a Samurai Saga on the field and the Spectre's Word in the graveyard ready for next turn. So he's got a Rod, so this is another Dark Magician deck I actually faced tons of them, and he's got the Apprentice to begin with, then the to have another Dark Magician, he's got the Circle of course, and then the Tricky. What a play that was. So he just went for the Spies, and actually he didn't have lethal. That was such a misplay because now he triggered my Destiny Draw. I didn't even had to use the Kaitorite, so Destiny Draw with the Start Synthesis. I uses the Synthesis to grab the Samurai Saga to begin with, then the Spirit Monster to summon the Spectre's Word from my hand, second Synchro Summon into Shogun Saga. We still have the effect from the graveyard with the Spectre's Word, don't forget about that, but now we already have lethal through these attacks, so it's not even needed, just another draw, and I just went for the attack. I wanted to end it fast. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, that was all for today's video. I hope the guys that were asking for Shiranui enjoyed this, especially since it is 100% free to play and freaking good. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Of course, if you have some questions, don't be afraid to ask in the comment section down below. I will happy to help, and see you in the next one.